Hey guys, it's Lisa. Welcome to Banning, Panning and Beyond and another orange eyeshadow collab that I'm doing with Nona. So I didn't realize it's actually been 10 months according to my YouTube Studio app that I've done this collab with Nona. I did recently do another collab in conjunction with Nona and with Andy. But yeah, just with Nona and myself with this particular orange eyeshadow collab, it has been a really long time. So about time we got back into it. And I mean, it's always been a fairly relaxed collab anyway. We just sort of both film when we get a chance. There's no set time schedule or anything like that. So, but yeah, we've already got palettes sort of picked out, like a pile of them that we want to use over time doing this collab. And Andrea had actually purchased this one for me, and yeah, I said to Nona, how about we use that next? And I couldn't get this here, so Andy sent it over for me all the way from the UK, which was absolutely lovely of her to do. And I have used it a couple of times. You can see it's a little bit disturbed. And last time I used it, I actually really liked the look that I created with it. The challenge that we've set ourselves for this particular collab was to use all 8 shades. Now, a few of them look fairly similar, like in the pan, and that's okay. I found that the first time I used it, I wasn't that impressed with the formula. But last time, like I said, I really liked the look, and yeah, I'll just have to see what I can come up with this time. So before I get into the look, I just wanted to let you know, it doesn't look too bad on camera actually, but this foundation here has been on the chopping block for ages. I did declutter it at some point, and then after I'd filmed that video, I thought, oh, maybe it's just me and I should give it another go. And it's been sitting there for ages, and I just thought, I know Nona loves this foundation, so I thought, what a better video than to try it again. Now I have recently just started dermaplaning, and I did that 2 days ago. I have exfoliated. I really put plenty, like I put an essence, a serum, I've got my moisturizer on, really trying to make sure that my skin is nice and moisturized and in good condition, ready for this foundation. And I'm sorry to say, I still don't like it. Like I'm much more of a glowy sort of foundation person, but I don't mind having a matte. Now this is a velvety matte, so I thought it would be a really good choice. But even though you can't really tell, it was way too yellow for me. I'm much more of a sort of peachy shade, but I think once you put all the other stuff on top, like, it looks okay. You can't really tell the difference on my neck anymore. It was so noticeable when I first put it on, but it settles into all my fine lines around here, and it recommends blending it in with a damp sponge, which is what I did. And I found that even when I was trying to sort of blend out those areas where it was sort of settling a bit too much, it started to disappear. So I just don't think, with the amount of foundations that I own and really enjoy, that it's worth holding on to this, especially when the shade match is not good. Yeah, I just don't love it. So I think I've already removed it from my inventory. If I haven't, I will do so. So it's going to go into my empties bin, and that is that. So we're going to just get into the look now. So let's see, what are we going to do? I think I will start off with this shade here, Mania. It's the lightest shade. I'm not going to worry about swatching anything. Quite powdery. So let's just see how we go. Because some of the shades are quite similar, I'm thinking they will probably just blend into each other, and there'll be no real distinction with the shades, and that's okay. Everybody knows, unless you're really new to my channel, that I absolutely am in love with orange eyeshadow, and so is Nona. So that's why we decided to collab, and try and get some use out of the multiple sort of orange based eyeshadow palettes that we have in our collections. So next up, I'm going to go in with Unwind, which is this one here. Just sort of cleaned my brush off in my color switch. I'll tap that excess off and just sort of go more into the middle of the transition area. I do have to go and pick up my groceries this afternoon. It is Sunday, what's 31st of July today that I am filming this. I'm not sure when it's going to go up because Nona and I have both been trying to get round to filming this collab for quite a few weeks now, and life's just very, very busy. She said it is super hot where she is in Oklahoma. It is really cold where I am, but yeah, I just, neither of us have really had the inclination to film. I have been busy preparing this week for starting a new job, so I'm thinking maybe more in the crease. I'm going to go in with this shade here called Psych. Sorry, did I even tell you the name of the palette? It's by Profusion, and it's called Upbeat Orange. So all right, so I'll get a different brush. I don't think what's a good crease brush. I should have already got all this sorted out, but I haven't. Let's go with this one. Oh, actually no, it's a bit fluffy. All right, we'll go with this. Yeah, so I've been busy preparing for, oh wow, I've been dabbing those shades off on my hands, and that was the one I just got now. The other two have completely disappeared. That's how powdery these shadows are. So far though, no fallout. So yeah, so I had mentioned that I'm starting a new job, and this week I have been trying to catch up on things around the house, little projects that I haven't got around to doing. There's so many things that I want to do, and my life was so unpredictable. Oh, I think I actually maybe this brush wasn't properly cleaned, because it looks like I can see another color, like a bit of a brown going in with that. Anyway, so yeah, it is what it is. I'm starting a full-time job. So I'm hoping that even though it's going to be guaranteed more hours per week than what I was getting at my previous job, it's going to be Monday to Friday. So I have 2 set days off a week. And yeah, I'm hoping for a routine so I can get into more of a filming routine, more of a routine just in general, with like, you know, housework and eating better. So because I'm no longer in a supermarket, so I can't just at lunchtime duck down the aisle. And what am I going to go in with next? This is going to be hard to fit all these shades on. I might go in now with Beat here, and I might go in on first part of the lid with that one. Let's see. Going with this. Yeah, so I'm going to actually have to pack myself a lunch. So yeah, I have made the effort to already prepare some stuff. I've made myself a dip with I eat lactose free, so I grabbed myself a lactose free cottage cheese, and I put some taco seasoning into it to make myself a bit of a Mexican dip, and yeah, blend all that together, and I'm going to portion that out into little containers, so that's nice and bright. Love it. Yeah, I've got rice crackers to pack to have with it. I don't tend to eat a lot of fruit because I'm fructose intolerant as well. So I've packed myself half a blood orange for tomorrow, and I'm going to now go in with this shade Rhythm here. And what else? So yeah, Gold Kiwi. I've packed a sandwich, and I'm going to make myself a protein shake, which is iced coffee flavour, just so I can sip on that, because coffee, if I have too much coffee, it tends to upset my stomach. And yeah, so I'm trying to be a bit more organised, eat a bit healthier. It was really, really depressing to go clothes shopping, because I'm in between sizes with my work pants. So it's either, you know, that tight that I can't breathe in them, and I'm scared that they're gonna pop open or rip open at the back or whatever. Okay, that's looking pretty good, I think. Next I might go in with this shade here, Harvest, in the outer corner, outer V, whatever. Probably shouldn't have gone in with this brush because it's probably a bit too fluffy, but is what it is. Just tap off the excess there. Yeah, so had to go shopping to try and find myself some new work pants, just until they supply me with a uniform. And boy, yeah, it was depressing. So it was like, wow, I really need to make the effort to try and lose some weight. And I did lose some weight last year. I think I dropped a good 10 kilos, and I've put 5 back on. So yeah, I've got no one else to blame but myself. So I'm just gonna try and eat healthier. I'm not gonna obsess about it and do the weighing and measuring and all that sort of stuff. I know what I should and shouldn't be eating. So yeah, so I like how this is turning out so far. All right, so I'm going to take that same shade down along the lower lash line there. And I'm trying to find, what brush do I want to use? No. No. Okay, I'll use this one. Yeah, so anyway, let's hope some really positive things come out of this new job. Be nice to be able to budget a bit better, knowing what sort of income I'm going to have in each week coming in and whatever, because we all know that I can spend money. I've actually got a haul video that I need to film, and I was hoping to get that done today, but because I've got to go pick my groceries up and everything, I'm not too sure whether I'll get it done. But we'll see. All right, so might go back into Beat again, just to bring that shade down into the middle of my lower lash line. Let's try and blend that in. Yeah, but so considering I have to go down and pick up groceries, I wasn't planning on doing an overly bright look with this, but it is what it is. If there was one color that I am confident to really go out there with, it's orange. So okay, so I have used all the mattes. There are 2 shimmers. So I've got this one here called Shimmy, and I've got this one here called Days, which is more orange. So I'm thinking I might use that one in my inner corner. Don't have any glitter glue on. I'll put a little bit on because these don't tend to, they're not sort of super high quality, so without glitter glue they're not going to last. But I mean, it's not like I'm wearing my makeup for a long time today, but still, let's just do it. Yeah, so all right, we'll tap into Shimmy. It's more of a gold. We'll pop that in there. And so I'm a little bit nervous about starting the new job, but I think I have to back myself that, you know, give myself a bit of time and I'll settle in like I did. I was only at my last job for 18 months, but it probably took me a good 6 months to sort of sort my shit out there. I think I'm going to go in with Shimmy. Just I'm going to keep dragging that down along the lower lash line, but I am going to spray it. Oh, damn it. A little bit sounded like it was empty, but yeah, there's still a little bit of product left in my Morphe setting spray, so expect to see that in my empties real soon. But yeah, I was hoping, like, I really wanted to get my lipstick collection and declutter films, and I'm so overwhelmed. Sorry, I always have a tendency to talk into my hand. I don't want to speak too soon, but I'm pretty happy I haven't poked myself in the eye yet. I have had one of those days today where I have just dropped multiple things. I was moving clothes around from the ones that don't fit me. I was taking them out of my walk-in wardrobe and moving them into a spare wardrobe, and I was trying to hang them up. Though, of course I couldn't. I did a few trips, but not too many. But there was a couple of longer dresses that I was treading on, and not really, I was treading on it as why is this not hanging up? Just dropping things. Then as I was making the dip I just told you about, you can't see it, but I cut my thumb on I got like a blender stick with the container and where I put the cottage cheese in and the seasoning and just blend it. And I was cleaning the blade, and smart me didn't realize how sharp it was going to be, and so I cut my thumb. So yeah, hopefully I don't have any more episodes today. Sometimes you just get tired and frustrated and like, but all right, so we have one shade left, so that is Days. I might just give that a quick blend. Love this blending brush. This is the JH30 from Morphe with Jaclyn Hill. So I actually really like how these are blending. I definitely see that there's a bit of darkness in there that obviously I hadn't sort of gotten the previous colour fully off on that other brush that I used on this one. So anyway, it is what it is. At least it's even on both eyes. So yeah, really, really pretty and bright. So I've got this one shade Days. So I think I'm just going to get a little bit of glitter glue and maybe just do it in the center of the lid. And that will be all the shades used. So I don't think the mattes on here, even though I do have like a primer and then an eyeshadow base underneath, mattes don't last super long. But if you're not looking to do like a look to get you through your entire workday, definitely, it's still worth using. I think it's got, some pretty enough colours in there, different variations of orange. So I don't know, I'm more inclined to drag that over a little bit more, so I think that's a bit better. And we're pretty much done. So yeah, I know I don't normally talk through my get ready with me style videos, but I just thought I'd have a bit of a chat with you guys. I don't know how much filming I'm gonna get done. I know I haven't been doing a lot of filming lately anyway, but just with starting the new job, I really just want to settle in and get myself into a nice routine, and I don't want to get overwhelmed and be putting pressure on myself to film. So no, you know what, I think I'm gonna take it all the way across. I didn't put glitter glue in that part of the eye though, so it may not stick real well, but should at least get a little bit of sheen and just sort of join it up there. So all right, this is where we're at. So I'm gonna jump off camera, finish my look off, and I'll come back. That's what I meant to say. I'll come back. Okay, so here's the finished look. I'm really, really pleased with it. I actually really like the more golden shimmer, just to sort of give it a bit of an extra pop. The lipstick that I chose was the new Milani one I've mentioned in a recent video. I can't think of the name of it. I'll try and pop it up on the screen. It is a matte lippy, but it goes on so smooth. When the first time I used it, I remember it was just so nice to apply that I went a bit too overboard. Too many layers and it ended up bleeding everywhere. So I made sure that I popped on a lip liner. I've got the Juvia's liner. It's, ooh, yeah, I'll pop it up on the screen as well because with the glare and everything, and I just can't read the writing on it, sorry. So I'll pop that on the screen, but that is the liner there. So that's the color. So it goes really, really well with a lipstick. Not my usual sort of red. It's more of a softer sort of raspberry red, I guess you could say. It looks a bit lighter with my lighting than what it does in real life. Maybe, yeah, it is a bit deeper in real life. It's called Passion. Don't know if I told you that. What else? So I recently hauled this. It was the LA Girl. It's a soft matte cream blush, and of course I got the orange. The shade name is Blissful, so I popped that on today. Have to say, you need like the tiniest little dot on your finger, which will do both cheeks, and just blend it out. I blended mine out with a brush. Just gives a nice color, like a soft wash. You could build it up to be so pigmented to your liking, but I think I prefer a cream blush over a liquid one, even though it says it's a cream. To me, it's a liquid, and yeah, I just find it isn't as easy to blend out, but it's still turned out looking nice. I'm not popping. It's not gonna pick up, unfortunately. I don't think. I'll keep turning. I can see it when I'm looking in the mirror. It's on the side here, so hopefully you guys can see it. I'll see when I'm editing. I popped on my Cleona halo shadow, just yeah, to give it a bit of a sort of exciting bling when you turn your head. But that's in my project pan, so I wanted to try and get use out of it, seeing as it is more orange. And can I get some? No, it's all packaged up. I have shown this a few times already, but I absolutely love the shadow. So you can see it's got that orange to it and all sorts of beautiful shiftiness. And yeah, I thought I'd pop that on as a bit of a extra highlight. And yeah, I don't know what else to say. I think it's decent quality, the palette, and oh yeah, no, anyway, so you can see the orange there. I just wiped the swatch off. So I am not impressed with the foundation as I just looked at it. Again, you can't really know. You gotta love lighting. I've got all these lines across my forehead which are just not showing up. Anyway, you can see there I have quite a few wrinkles. Shouldn't be doing that because it'll make it worse. But particularly around my mouth, the foundation is breaking up. It is all but disappeared across here. I had to blow my nose earlier. It just wiped straight off. Very, like I said, it's settled into the fine lines around my mouth. It's patchy on my chin. So that is a definite no for me. But yeah, I think really there's nothing much else to say. I did have one more thing I wanted to tell you and I thought about it again while I was finishing my look off. And of course, it's just, yeah, it's pretty much gone again, I think. So can't be that important, I guess. But anyway, make sure you go over and check out Nona's channel. I will make sure that I link her channel in the description box. You can also click on the Orange Eyeshadow Collab hashtag, which will take you over to the playlist of all our videos that we've done so far in this collab. And yeah, I just want to say thank you for all your support. I'm hoping I'll still be around regularly, but we shall see. That's what I did want to say. I mentioned something about getting regular income, and I have a haul video to film, so I'll try to get that done this afternoon and up at some point. And I have been very, very naughty, and I have been hauling lots of stuff. Some is coming directly to me. A lot of it is going to Andrea in the US, and the box that she needs to put it all in is getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And whenever there is a delay in the shipment of any particular purchase, then somehow I managed to do a few more in the meantime. But yeah, I really have to stop now. I'm really excited that with my new job, I start later. I will be starting 3 hours later than what I did with my previous job. And I'm still going to be doing my previous job. I'm staying on as a casual. I'm not sure if I mentioned that in my last video, but I'll probably only do like maybe a half day every fortnight or something like that, just until I've passed probation with my new job or decide whether I do or don't like it. Still keep my staff discount in the supermarket, which really, really helps with the cost of groceries these days. But yeah, hopefully I will have that stuff sent over soon. It's Chaos Makeup that is holding me up. Yeah, this is why I edit my videos and don't generally talk, because I just get so distracted and forget where I was going. But see, just in saying that, I've already forgotten what I was going to say. No, I've lost it. So I'll pop it up on the screen if I remember between now and editing this video. So thanks for joining me. As always, hope I haven't, I can't say I hope I haven't rambled on too much, because I know I have, but I hope you've enjoyed the video. Anyway, very chatty video for me. And yeah, I'll see you hopefully all again soon. Bye. Oh, that's what it was. It was the fact that I'm getting excited about starting 3 hours later, and that I will now get a chance to do my makeup 5 days a week for work. I'll have the time, I'll have an office job, so that I won't be sweating my ass off in front of hot ovens like I'm doing in the bakehouse. And yeah, and I'll be dressing more professional and make myself a bit more presentable. So I am really, really looking forward to that. I hope that was worth you coming back for. So yeah, catches.